Welcome back, insufferable gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here. Well, looks like everything's all cooked up. I got the cooked pork chops, and it's time to continue on my mad quest. Well, not so much mad as ill-advised, but we're having fun in the journey, aren't we? Isn't that what's important in the long run? He said, dripping with saccharin. Yes. In case you'd forgotten from the last several times I've said it, I want to settle near a village. I've been having nothing but trouble finding said village, and now there's a pig on my tree with me. But that's what we're doing. Looking for a village. It takes a village. And I'll be taking the village as soon as I find it. And I aim to keep it. I guess this forest can live. It's not so dense as to be unwieldy. Although if I find out it's been concealing a village from me, it will be toast. This over here, on the other hand, could morph into a huge problem. I suppose I could take down a couple of sheep, or cut the wool off them at the very least for another bed, but maybe later. That's a neat geographical feature. This ground is full of deep holes. I'm guessing meteorites had something to do with this. That's the story I decided to go with. And now I'm going to climb up there so I can get a look around for a village. You must admit, it's been a fun journey looking for it so far. Well, I don't see one here. Maybe if I climb up over there, get a better look. There's all kinds of neat mountains. Some tricky jumping. I am just not gonna find one over this hill. Maybe not the next hill, or the hill after that. It's a long, lonely journey. One begins to wonder if the destination even truly existed to begin with. Nice and peaceful, though. Okay. Here, village, village, village. We are seeing some neat geography, though. That's always a plus. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna find some brown mushrooms over there. I didn't have as many of those, and I just heard a dungeon or something. Nifty. Too bad I am busy right now, or it would be fun to hunt that down. Just gonna take some of these mushrooms and be on me way. Because they'll be great sustenance for later. I'll be able to make soup. Moving forth. Always moving forth. Don't really need to butcher anything for food at the moment. Doing pretty good on that front. Moof. Animals make the darndest noises. Funny little oasis. Does not equal village. Swampy trees. Similarly does not equal village. Oh. I just crashed right on through those, didn't I? We're just gonna keep following the setting sun. It's worked thus far. Yeah, I tossed that thing. Don't need it. Let's move, people. We've got a lot of vast ocean to cover. I assume. Oh, this is a good one. I believe it may be a little more vast than the last one. One of these days I'm going to go back over this, and I'm going to use some sort of program to look at all the places I've been and see how many villages I've passed just out of sight, and I'm going to laugh and laugh, and then cry, and then laugh some more. There we go. Had to catch that boat before it sank. You sank my Scrabble ship. Okay. So what was over this hill? Whole lot of nothing. Nifty. Well, no sense getting depressed about it now. Chickens? Chickens, Eddie. Doggies? Nope, don't have any bones. Sometimes you just have to sit back and watch the drama of life play out. And then take the wool. I may need another bed someday. There's some more now. I don't like that I'm getting deeper and deeper into the forest. Right at sunset here. That's how horror movies start. Maybe I can get another sounding from up on that hill. Or the lay of the land. Maybe I just keep going this way. Just a little more. That's how it always winds up, isn't it though? Just a little more. Just a little more. And then, one day, boom. You're a creeper bait. Which sounds worse than it is. I'm sure. Snow is something a little bit different. Perhaps we'll be able to find a nice snow village. Perhaps we'll just flee from spiders. Fleeing is good. I'm all for fleeing. Traveling at night, again, means that if there is a village, it will at least be easier to see the lights. But there's not a village, is there? There is so rarely a village. That's okay. I'm, just keep on trucking. We've entered the frozen lands of Nador, where I may be forced to eat Sir Robin's minstrels. And there was much rejoicing. I've just come to grips with a lot of things. Like, for instance, I will never be able to dodge the attacks of any enemies. Ever. It's just not in the cards. Okay, there we go. I want to see if I get lucky with this. Where'd that wolf go? Nope. I was hoping I'd get a freebie. No such luck. Let's just keep 'em moving. I think I'm going the correct way. Yep. I am. What do we have over here? It looks a bit light. Could it be? Nope, it's lava. Yay, lava. I found an open pit of lava in the middle of the woods while being chased by skeletons and zombies. And at least one spider. Maybe some creepers. The prophecy was vague about the creepers. The creepers are not vague about destroying my stuff. You know, that is the nice thing about not having really built anything during this particular run yet. And that's that I haven't had creepers blow up anything I cared about yet. Other than, you know, my face. That's to be expected. Traveling through the night, some mighty thirsty work. Okay, we got a desert here. I've had traditionally good luck finding villages in the desert compared to anywhere else. Except sometimes the desert's just a beach. Sometimes a skeleton really just irks me something fierce. Yes, up all of yours, Mr. Skeleton. And the spiders. Oh, you won't blow up when you're right next to the skeleton. I see how it is. I am getting royally screwed. Need to just let that health kind of creep back up there a little bit. We're not gonna succeed that by running towards the skeletons either. I don't like this. No siree, I just got an arrow in my ass. Not something I wanted to do today. Picking arrows out of my butt. Let's just keep fleeing. We can hold out till the morning. We'll be alright. Fleeing across the open desert is great. If worst comes to worst, I can get my bearings again later. What is that? That's an awfully funny looking skeleton. Is that skeleton wearing plate mail? Am I seeing that correctly? This just doesn't seem right. Investigation is necessary. This just isn't going to end well for me at all, is it? Why am I doing this to myself? I have no idea. Okay, enough of this. Time for some more of that fleeing action we talked about before. There's the moon. I was wondering where that had gotten itself off to. Now that I've found it, I can keep it chasing. Right up until I get creepered in the noggin. Oh, and that skeleton's wearing a golden helmet. That stylish pimp. Oh. Didn't even see that guy there. These monsters are getting tricky. Must everything and its freaking cousin be chasing me constantly? I didn't even see a creeper. I got creeped. Well, this continent's been a huge disappointment, just like all the others. Time to set sail and flee. Let's never look back, except for once when we look back just to see what was back there. Nothing's back there. That place is dead to me. Yep. Another full day and night of walking slowly into the nothingness. But that's okay. That's okay. We really are seeing a lot of things and places. And monsters. Mostly monsters. I did not realize that skeletons could wear armor. I need to do more research into this phenomenon. Phenomenon. Swampy Island. Not super useful. Ah. I'm getting bounced about by lily pads. Okay. Another swamp shack? This makes the second swamp shack. What's with the swamp shacks? Why isn't there anything cool in the swamp shack? Maybe there is something cool in this swamp shack. I'm gonna go up in that swamp shack and find out if there's anything cool. Let's see here. What do I have to build myself up with? Gravel. I'm good with gravel. Gravel's doable. I'll just hop up here. And then hop over here. Excellent. We've got what appears to be a flower pot with a mushroom, an empty cauldron, a workbench. Yeah, not a whole lot to this particular swamp shack. Hey, what the? Son of a bitch, my boat broke. Well, now I will need to use that workbench. Because my boat has done sunk to the bottom of the extremely shallow water feature. I suck at this, apparently, all of a sudden. Give me my gravel. You know what? Let's just build right here. That way I don't have such a large hop. There we go. That's not how you build a boat. Wait a minute. I've got more wood. There we go. That was an unnecessary hassle. There. Now, we go this way. I suppose we could go that way on land. The boat seems to be doing a pretty quick job, though, of getting me from point A to point B. What's that over there? Those pumpkins? Could they be? Why, it is. Slow down, slow down. There we go. Always like to collect pumpkins. It feels like something of an achievement. A holdout from the older days when you couldn't just grow them. Nope, couldn't always grow pumpkins. I've got a ambivalent feeling about this continent as well, truth be told. I've never found villages in a terrain like this. Choo-choo, here comes the pain terrain. Nope. But, more pumpkins. So, there's that. This is an odd feature. And 2 broken legs. Look at this big empty place. What's gonna come rushing out of there to kill me, I wonder? Something horrible, I'm sure. Let's just move on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. Never actually watched that show, so I don't know the lyrics at all. Sorry to disappoint. You know what? Let's just chop that down. There we go. And we've crested one more hill. We're always cresting one more hill. I feel like looking over here. Ah, snowy. But that's not the direction we were heading in. Sorry to say. We're going this way. Hello, floating island. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh goody, more jungle. Could go around it. But then what if we miss something neat in the middle of the jungle? Which almost certainly never happens. Just weaving our way through trees, jumping about nimbly bimbly. Little cave, cavelet, cavule. I thought for sure I was going to fall off of that one. Whee! I'm a jumping jackass. This is almost certainly a terrible idea. Yep. Ugh. I thought I could grab those vines and lower myself slowly down. Clearly, I was a fool to think this. Ow. Okay. Let's just, go through here, hopefully without incident. It was a dangerous shortcut, but it worked out. I wasn't murdered by cave things. Murdered by cave things would make a really neat epitaph. My boots are going to hate me by the time this is over. But if they complain, I'll have them replaced. Which I almost certainly would eventually anyway. Once more into the wet breach. If you've got wet breeches, use a dryer. And you'll have toasty warm breeches. when I finally do find that village, it's gonna just feel amazing. It'll be like one of those things, like emotions that people have. I'm sure there's probably a name for it. I can't be asked to think of it right now. Okay, scan the plains. Scan the plains. I'm scanning those plains, alright. Scanning the plains doesn't seem to be working. I'm just standing here amidst sheep, like some kind of herder. I must say, I'm seeing some pretty interesting color patterns on them, though. Okay. We got plains, we got desert. These are geography types that make it easy to spot the towns, as I have said before, so we're just going to have a look around here. I know it's not strictly speaking heading west, but it's something I really wanted to do. Well, looks like we're about at the end of this little escarpment. It's a peninsula. Spiffy. And we've nearly ended another day fruitlessly. I'm hearing some pretty weird things. Okay. It's looking like it's about time to call it, because I don't really feel like trying to survive another night right now. So until next time, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.